is going on, everyone? Good morning. It is another beautiful day out in the Colorado wilderness. Today we've come out to an area just north of Canyon City, looking for some landscape images. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's going to be a tough one today. I feel like I came out hoping that I could get a decent sunrise shot this morning. Looking at the weather forecast, it was going to be overcast but not raining, so I had some really high hopes this morning as I was driving out here. But once I got out to my location, it just was obvious that it wasn't going to happen. There was too much cloud cover, the light wasn't going to catch, so I decided to just hit the trail and come out and see what I can find. So this is an area that I've been to before but haven't really photographed extensively, so I'm really interested to see what we're going to find. Hopefully as the day goes on, the sun's going to come out, but as you can see, it's just kind of a gray morning. So photography wise, this is going to be a bit challenging. Now, that being said, I have found an image this morning, so let me take you through it here. So we've come down to the edge of the creek here, and the image that I'm going to try and capture is we've got the creek coming towards us, and we have this set of limbs and leaves that are just crisscrossing each other over the creek and kind of creating a bit of a triangle. So again, today going for a more intimate shot. The light's not coming out right now, so we are not going to get any really dynamic, interesting wide shots. So what do? You zoom in, you get tight, and you focus on the intimate shots. It's going to be another intimate shot day, I feel like. So we've got the long lens on, and we're focused in on this first kind of cluster of leaves that we've got in front of the creek here. I've put on my polarizer because I want to take some of the glare off of this water, give just a little bit more richness in terms of some browns, and it's really going to help the green and the leaves kind of pop out as well. Also, it's going to slow my shutter speed down just a little bit more to help smooth out that water and give us a nice, smooth, kind of clean image here. So we're going to just set up to take this shot at f11, ISO 100, and my shutter speed here, I'm going to drop this down just a little bit more, I feel like. So we're down to 4 seconds, and we're just going to take this shot, and hopefully we get something really nice. So it looks like we've come to the end of the creek trail here. The path is going up this hill, but it really is turning into more of an animal track. So I think I'm going to head back down across the creek here and back towards the trailhead and see if I can find something else for the day. So today has really been kind of a struggle for me creatively. That first image we got down at the creek, it was good. It's not really something I feel like is going to add to my portfolio. This last week for me was a bit of a struggle. I got sick, and then I had some really long and really tiring days at work. And to come out here today and really struggle to find anything that really excites me to keep shooting, it can really mess with your head. But it's not always about the images. Coming out and hiking around and just being in nature, for me, it really helps get my head straight and get my mind focused on the upcoming days ahead and getting through the next week of work so I can come back out and keep doing what I love to do, which is photography and adventure and hiking. And so even if I don't come away today with some really spectacular images, just getting out here and breathing the fresh air, listening to the crickets, listening to the birds, making friends with some horses that are over in this field here, that makes it all worth it. So I'm not ready to give up on today yet. I think maybe if we go up along the trail here, along the ridge, maybe we can find something there. And so let's just keep going and see what we can do. So the sun has come out and the clouds have gone away and it's a bright, clear day now. Unfortunately, I still haven't found an image that I really want to shoot. I've seen a couple things that are interesting. The light has been, starting to come out and hit the trees and hit the sides of the rocks, but I just haven't been able to find a shot that makes me just jazzed to pull the camera out. I was thinking earlier that this group of oak trees that I've been kind of meandering around and investigating could provide something interesting, but there's just nothing in the foreground that anchors the eye and just provides some interest to this shot. So unfortunately, I think we're just gonna have to keep looking. So as you guys can probably tell by now, I'm having a really hard time trying to find something that I feel is worth shooting today. We've hiked several miles in this canyon area. We've hiked around the creek bed, and it just has been one of those days where you just can't find anything. So I was really about ready to just give up and head back to the car and call it a day, and probably wouldn't even put this video together. But at the last second, at the last possible second, coming down this stretch right here inside of this little trail alcove right here, I found an image that I think is interesting enough to make me want to take the camera out and take an image. So as you can see, we've got the light coming over the cliff right here. It's striking these plants and bushes just by the trail, and it's casting some shadows. And I'm throwing out a wild card on this one, but my idea is to just zoom the camera in on that path and just take the image there and see if this turns into anything interesting. We are just gonna set up here and take this shot, and let's just see how it turns out. I'm fingers crossed. Today was really one of those days where the struggle didn't really pay dividends, but that's all right. You have to have a bad day every once in a while, I feel like, in order for you to appreciate the days when everything else goes right for you. So I'm just gonna call this one a day, guys. If you guys like today's video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell so you're alerted when the next time I post a video. If you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to check me out on social media and on my website. And that's gonna do it for me today, guys. Until next time, I'll see you all out on the trail.